We're on a mission.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Brandon back for another video. I know it's not the weekend, so you're probably like, huh? Well, I got off a little early today, so I figured there's a couple things I've been wanting to do on the Mark III. Why not bring you guys along, hang out with you guys? It's always fun, you know, making videos and stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do. So on the shopping list for today, I have a Euro switch on this car that I got from Pick and Pull. For all you Mark III guys, you pretty much know what a Euro switch is. For all you guys who aren't really into Volkswagens or Mark IIIs, the Euro switch is basically the German switch. It does come in a lot of Wolfsburg edition cars as well, which are made in Germany. Basically, it has a bunch of functionalities that the normal standard headlight switch does not have. So it allows you to do things like headlight leveling, rear fogs, run just your fog lights. But in order to do that, you have to do other certain things. So in order to do that, you have to remove the relay and run a jumper. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Mod that is really cool, and I think everyone should pretty much do it. If you're really getting into car modification, you don't really know a lot, you don't have a lot of money, and you wanna do something that makes your car stand out. Besides suspension, lowering your car would probably be the #1 thing I think that improves the car, the way they look. Another really cool, cheap thing that you can do, especially if you have wheels that are open or exposed, is painting your brake calipers. It could be done for like $10 or less, and it'll make the car look totally different. And now the fact that I have these wheels on, you know, and I'm aired out on some decent looking wheels, now my brake calipers look like trash. I figured I'd show you guys a quick and easy, you know, 10-minute way to totally change the appearance of your car. So let's get to it.
From God.
VR power, baby! Squad. VR6. Boy. Devin? Devin, is that you? Is it just me? Or does everyone's blinker remind them of Jetta? Squad. Drift mod. Alright guys, so the most important thing with any of this, which I hope if nothing else you guys take away from, is time management. So as you guys can see, like with a lot of other channels and stuff like that, when people set out to do something, they don't necessarily get what they wanted to do done. They kind of take longer to do it than they would have thought. So obviously your goals have to be reasonable, within reason, but use your time wisely. That's with anything in life. I mean, especially when you are like me and you work and have the kid and Kelly and try to juggle all the different car projects and everything else. That's super important. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the wheels off everything, put the car in the air, start to paint the brake calipers. While the paint is drying, then I'll jump in and do the jumper for the fogs. Then by that time, the wheels should be dry, or the brakes should be dry. I can throw the wheels back on. Bam, done. Alright guys, so you can see now what I was talking about how the thrash these are, and that's pretty much common on any car unless they've been painted before or they're aftermarket or like really pristine brakes like Brembos or something like that. So anyways, yeah, it looks like trash. It's really simple to do. I mean, I guess you could really sand the shit out of it if you really wanted to, but I usually just grab whatever sandpaper I have laying around. I'm not too worried about scratching it. And I'm basically going to just scuff and clean. After I went around and sanded everything, I actually ended up using a wire brush quite a bit, because you can see all these little divots in here. So that just helps and makes things a lot easier. Makes your hands super dirty though. So you might want to use gloves, maybe a mask, because it kicks up a lot of dust. Anyways, next step after that, you're going to want to use some sort of spray bottle, or I'm going to use brake cleaner because I can't find my spray bottle and I'm super lazy. So I'm just going to do that. And kind of just get everything that I might have missed. Spray it off. And instead of just letting it air dry, I'm actually going to take this rag, see if I can scrub a little bit more. Maybe some of the areas I missed, I was able to kick up some dust with the brake cleaner. So there's two ways to doing the next step. You can either take your time and tape the shit off of everything, or you could be like me, put these stupid grocery bag laws to use a grocery bag. That's what you're gonna do. Pretty simple. You just put it in here like so, wrap it around the heat shield like so. So you can see the brakes looking all red. Got a couple more coats to do. This is just the first couple coats. But you can see the progress and the lack of overspray into the bags. So lighter coats are done. I'm gonna go ahead and lay a little bit heavier coats, jump into the car, and we'll tackle this relay. Before, when we got rid of that relay, that was the buzzer, the fucking thing, we got to get under here and look for the relay. So a light is convenient. I conveniently left the cover off this for this exact reason. So right here was our neener. This guy right there, I get my finger to point where I want it. This 110 is your fog light relay. So we're gonna pull this guy and get gone. The next thing you could do is, I believe there's some place in Southern California where you can actually buy these little jumpers that are specifically made for this, and they're probably like $4 or something. But I'm cheap and I'm impatient, so now you guys can see my jumpers I got right there.
I figure I at least have the money to buy it, so
That'd be sweet.
your little jumper actually work?
Fuck yeah, it works. Look at these motherfuckers doubting me. Bam. Bam. I've only done it on every other car I've owned, because I always buy a car and then a Mark III and then a car and then a Mark III. So there you can see fogs all by themselves. And now that that's done, the brake paint is done. Simple, easy, 10-minute job. Minus talking to Michael that made it an hour instead. But it's all good. Now I'll take this shit off. I'll actually even show you guys. Take that off. Damn. No fucking overspray. And I didn't spend 8 hours taping shit. So, all good.